History is in the making as the UFC officially locks in the details for the most monumental event in combat sports. Mark your calendars for June 14th, because the South Lawn of the White House is being transformed into a high-octane battleground for UFC Freedom 250. This isn't just any fight card. It is a massive celebration marking 250 years of the United States on the 80th birthday of President Donald Trump.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The stakes are higher than ever with 7 electric bouts now confirmed for this historic night. UFC President Dana White has orchestrated a lineup that includes lightweight champion Ilia Topuria defending his throne against interim title holder Justin Gaethje, along with a massive co-main event featuring Pereira squaring off against Ciryl Gane. You do not want to miss the organic drama that led to the addition of Derrick Lewis taking on the rising star Josh Hokit, a matchup personally influenced by President Trump and Joe Rogan. In other explosive news, UFC lightweight contender Arman Tsarukyan just found himself in the middle of a major travel scandal. While preparing to co-headline the upcoming Real American Freestyle event in Philadelphia against the legendary Uriah Faber, Tsarukyan was caught on video being removed from an American Airlines flight. The drama unfolded after a dispute over phone usage during takeoff, but after a tense standoff, the fighter managed to secure alternative travel to ensure he makes it to the mat. From the halls of the White House to the chaotic travel disputes of the sport's biggest stars, the fight world is moving at a breakneck pace. We are tracking every development, every knockout, and every headline as they happen. Make sure you stay tuned for all the updates by hitting that subscribe button and turning on your notifications so you never miss a beat of the action. Imagine this: the heart of American power, the South Lawn of the White House, transformed into an octagon for the biggest spectacle in combat sports history. We are talking about UFC Freedom 250, a monumental event celebrating 250 years of the United States, set to unfold on President Donald Trump's 80th birthday. This isn't just a fight, it's history in the making. The UFC has officially locked in the schedule for this massive fight week, and it is every bit as star-studded as you would expect. Kicking things off, a press conference at the Lincoln Memorial on Friday, June 12th, sets the stage. Saturday is all about the fans with a festival at the Ellipse, followed by high-stakes ceremonial weigh-ins and a live performance from the Zac Brown Band. But the real fireworks start on Sunday, June 14th, with the main card beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern. The lineup is absolutely stacked. We have lightweight champ Ilia Topuria colliding with Justin Gaethje, and a heavyweight thriller between Pereira and Ciryl Gane. But the story behind the scenes is even crazier. After watching Josh Hokit's incredible performance at UFC 327, President Trump essentially handpicked him to face the Black Beast himself, Derrick Lewis. As Dana White put it, the fight was born from a mix of presidential request and Joe Rogan's cage-side commentary, a perfectly organic, high-octane masterpiece. With names like Sean O'Malley and Michael Chandler also hitting the canvas, this event promises to be a wild ride. Are you going to be tuning in for what might be the most unique sporting event of the decade? Drop your predictions in the comments below, hit that subscribe button to keep up with the road to the White House, and remember, in the cage, history doesn't just happen, it's forged in blood and glory. Imagine the octagon rising from the perfectly manicured grass of the White House South Lawn. It sounds like a fever dream, but it is officially happening. The UFC is pulling off the most unprecedented spectacle in combat sports history this summer with UFC Freedom 250. This isn't just a fight card. It is a massive 250th anniversary celebration of the United States, timed perfectly with President Donald Trump's 80th birthday on June 14th. This event feels like the ultimate collision of pop culture and politics, and honestly, only Dana White could pull off something this ambitious. The card is stacked with heavy hitters, headlined by a massive lightweight unification bout between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje, not to mention a heavyweight showdown between Pereira and Ciryl Gane. But the real story is how some of these matchups came to be. Take the Derrick Lewis versus Josh Hokit fight, for example. It was literally built in real time, sparked by a direct request from President Trump, cage-side, and finalized with a nudge from Joe Rogan. It is a wild, organic way to build a fight card that really showcases how much influence the president has in the UFC ecosystem. The festivities kick off well before the first punch is thrown. We are talking about a press conference at the Lincoln Memorial on June 12th, followed by a fan festival at the Ellipse, a ceremonial weigh-in, and even a concert by the Zac Brown Band. For the diehard fans, the main event action kicks off on Sunday, June 14th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Whether you love the spectacle or think it is all a bit much, you can't deny that the imagery of top-tier fighters stepping into the cage at the center of American power will be a historical footnote for years to come. What do you think? Is this the peak of sports entertainment or a step too far? Drop your take in the comments below and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaking up the headlines. Catch you in the next one. Imagine preparing for a massive showdown in the octagon, only to be grounded by a flight attendant because of your smartphone. That is exactly what happened to number 2 ranked UFC lightweight contender Arman Tsarukyan, and it is every bit as bizarre as it sounds. Tsarukyan, who has been tearing through the freestyle wrestling and submission grappling scenes lately, was set to co-headline this Saturday's RAF 8 event in Philadelphia alongside legend Urijah Faber. But his trip hit a major turbulence before he even left the runway. Viral footage surfaced showing the fighter being escorted off an American Airlines flight out of Los Angeles, and the reason? Apparently, he was using his phone during takeoff. It sounds like something out of a comedy sketch, right? But the situation was serious enough that Tsarukyan later blasted a flight crew member on Instagram, calling the experience unprofessional. Now, we have all been told 1,000 times to put our devices in airplane mode, but getting kicked off a flight for looking at a screen feels like a wild overreaction for a guy whose job is literally fighting for a living. The good news for fans expecting to see him face off against Faber is that Tsarukyan didn't let the drama derail his weekend. He managed to secure a private jet to make it to Philadelphia in time. With the RAF event stacking up a legendary lineup including Merab Dvalishvili and Henry Cejudo, the last thing anyone wanted was an empty co-main event spot. It really makes you wonder, at what point does strict airline protocol cross the line into complete absurdity? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Have you ever been treated unfairly by an airline, or do you think the flight crew was just doing their job? Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all things MMA. And until next time, keep your seatbelts fastened and your phones away until the captain says otherwise. Ever wondered where the biggest names in combat sports are heading next? With the buzz around UFC 329 hitting a fever pitch, it is clear the promotion is aiming to keep us all on the edge of our seats. Now, if you're looking to catch every single strike and takedown, make sure you double-check those listings with your local TV provider, because you definitely do not want to be the one scrambling for a stream when the main event kicks off. It is wild to think about how much preparation goes into these cards, but remember, the world of MMA betting and odds moves faster than a lightweight fighter, so always keep your eyes on the official lines before they shift. Just a quick heads up, while we love diving into the drama and the stats, keep in mind that this is all for the love of the game. This content is purely for your entertainment, and we are here to talk shop, not to take bets. Before we get deeper into the fight card, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the fighters you follow. At the end of the day, whether you are picking a winner or just here for the highlight reel knockouts, UFC 329 is shaping up to be a defining moment in the sport. What is your boldest prediction for the main card? Let me know in the comments below, and let us see who actually knows their stuff when the cage door finally locks.